Hi everyone, this is for a Sharp MX5140, and this also applies to the 2640, 3640, 4140. And this is about the document feeder jamming right at the entrance of the feeder. Of course, on the 40 series, the 0 series means that the document feeder is a reversible type feeder, and it's not a feeder that has a single pass dual scan capability. Anyway, it's jamming, and it's related to a sponge that gets deteriorated over time. I'll show you an example right here. So misfeed has occurred, shows up on the panel. Red arrow shows a document feeder, and it's right here as you open the top cover. The lead edge is stopping right at the first sensor, SPPD1, I believe that is. So that sensor detects paper, and the paper is stopping right at that lead edge. So we're going to check the service mode, hit the home button twice, hit the version twice, #C*. 22-6 will get you a diagnostic report, and we're going to check specifically the jam report for the SPF. So if we look down on the first page of the report, there's a jam report right here under SPF jam. The first one says SPPD1_N. That means that that sensor is not being engaged at a particular time. So first of all, make sure that that one actuator is spring loaded and not cocked or skewed in any way or hung up. And on the bottom of this sensor actuator cavity, there is a little sponge in there that gets deteriorated over time. And what happens is when that top access door is closed, that sensor will get stuck to that sponge material because it gets tacky and sticky. So you notice here that the sponge is just getting old and tacky, and so it will stick. So I use a little Jury flathead screwdriver to get in there and just scrape off this old sponge. It's supposed to act as a noise dampening sponge to prevent the actuator from just creating a ticking noise when the paper passes through. And it's not really needed. I mean, these machines, the feeder runs kind of noisy anyway when the solenoid picks and the paper draws into the feeder. So this sponge is not necessary, especially when it gets deteriorated and tacky. So just go ahead and scrape that off, and sometimes it doesn't come off in one piece like this. You'd have to go back in there and scrape some more and get all the sponge material, basically the adhesive that gets worn out over time, needs to be cleaned out. So I like to take a nice fresh Q-tip and some anhydrous alcohol or denatured alcohol and clean out that area, because there could still be some residue of adhesive in this little cavity where the sensor can still get stuck to it. So I just get in there and just clean it real clean, nice and clean, making sure there's no leftovers of deteriorated adhesive, and that sensor should be moving freely now and not causing that document feed paper to jam. Here we go. Works. Have a good day.